As a co-founder of this project, I have experienced unbelievable things. People that I work with are absolutely phenomenal. The authors, their stories, I am so grateful that they have expressed things that they wouldn't otherwise be expressing to people. They're doing it out of love and the desire to help people get through challenges that they're having difficulty getting through. So we've been doing the Empowering Women to Succeed series. This will be our third launch that will launch very soon. Of course, our intent is to bring that to #1 international bestseller as well. We're working on the fourth, and we will just continue to help people over and over through future volumes.
A lot of people have been asking me why I decided to finally go through with being a co-author in a book. And it's an interesting question because I really felt like for the longest time, and I imagine many of you feel the same thing, my story's there's not enough in it yet. I should wait until I finish this next chapter of my life before I do my chapter in the book.
I actually jumped quickly on board with the project Empowering Women to Succeed, as I found that the project was an amazing idea in regards to creating a community of authors where all together we deliver powerful messages rather than being only one person deliver a message. And I was also finding a way in sharing my own life journey in regards to my own self-recovery after my brain aneurysm.
When I tell my story, it gives hope to readers to know that if they're going through similar challenges, they can overcome it because I share how I overcame mine. So whatever your story is, there are countless other people that want to see hope for themselves, and I hope they get to see it in you.
This project was really, I guess the #1 thing that comes to mind is clarity. It gave me clarity in my life, gave me catharsis. It was really, truly life-altering.
What I've received from this experience and from this project is the exposure. I've had an immense exposure that I was not able to have on my own. And being part of this network of amazing people, like-minded, allowed me to reach areas where I was not able to reach. My presence on social media, through that, actually, I was able to get also speaking engagements.
From the onset, it was an extremely positive experience, mingling with people who I normally wouldn't mingle with because I was basically a stay-at-home mom. So it was actually taking me out of my comfort level and taking me a little bit out of my box that I was living.
Literally, I've met like the most amazing people and people that are on the same path of transformation.
So there's a lot of fear around sharing your story or coming to a place where you want to think about publishing a story. And the editing process is absolutely phenomenal. You don't have to worry about anything except writing your story. Come to the editing part, it goes to the professional editing team who goes through your story, and then they get on a call with you and in detail go through every step, pulling information, talking about your story, talking about different ideas.
Some of the other things I've really loved about the process was having a chance to refine my story. I thought I was at a great place with turning my victim story into a hero story. But in the first draft of writing, there was much that could have been enhanced. And so one of the gifts you really get when you work on these collaborative projects is the gift of an editor. And having somebody who's got the eyes and the heart to turn your story into its most beautiful, powerful form, to guide you on the process. What I loved about the editing was it wasn't pushy editing. It wasn't, you should write this. It was really from a place of, what do you think if we took on this direction? Or would it be possible for you to give our readers a little bit more of this? And so the process was fun, it was creative, and what I've come out with on the other side is a more impactful, succinct version of the story. My own story, the one I thought I knew so well, I've now been able to actually tell it better because of finding the words to put it in a chapter.
You can't afford not to do this. We have systems in place that help you go through each step of the way. Join us in the next volume of Empowering Women to Succeed and live the dream that you've always desired. Sharing your story, becoming a published author, and having an incredible marketing tool for your business. Not only are you empowering yourself by sharing your story and the strength that comes from that, but you are empowering so many other people, men and women, who read your story. So I urge you to become part of this book, this incredible community of people who are like-minded and want to give to others. We've made this affordable so that you can become a published author, and I would be thrilled to work with you and hear your story and how you will have a huge impact on others as well. I look forward to working with you. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.
Join us in the book. It's an amazing experience.